Okay, well, we just got home from Costco and this is our meat haul. So we got 3 packages of the 5 dozen eggs. We did get new chickens this last week. I'm so excited and so thankful for them. They're a beautiful little flock. Somebody was moving and they had to get rid of their chickens right away and they were free. So we went and picked them up. There was 7 hens and 3 roosters, which the roosters are gorgeous. We already got 5 eggs a couple days in a row, so 7 new, and we have 7 old that are 3.5 years old, and they give us 2 or 3 a day. So we are looking to rehome. We may have found a new home for our old girls to go to and the roosters. We can't keep the roosters, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm excited to be getting back into laying eggs or laying hens again, so that we don't have to keep buying as many eggs. But you guys, these were under 10 bucks. Under 10 bucks. I'm so thankful that the price came down on the eggs finally. These were up to $30 at one point. Woo, that was tough being a carnivore with $30 eggs. Okay, then we got pepperoni slices for my kids. My kids eat that. I don't eat that brand just because there's some stuff in there I don't really like. But they're young and they don't mind it and they love that one. Okay, so we got, this is new for us, pork shoulder butt. Now I just saw a recipe for carnitas in Courtney Luna's cookbook. They looked so good. So I'm gonna try that with some of this, and then I'm gonna look up some recipes of some other things. I just thought I want a little bit of a variety this time. So my husband is actually gonna be picking up some more fat from the butcher so that we can make tallow, which isn't super different for us, but we are running out. We only have a little bit left right now, so we're using it very sparingly. So I'm excited to have tallow again. We actually haven't had ribeye steaks for probably a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. They've just been so expensive where we live, and so we are watching for sales. Hopefully they'll come up soon, but I am missing ribeyes, I will tell you that. And then my husband's also going to get some ground beef, which is, we like that a lot better flavor-wise, and there's more fat in it than we get at Costco, and it's been comparable, if not cheaper, at the other place, what is that? It's the restaurant supply store. I forget the name of it. So if you have a restaurant supply store, look for what their meat prices are, what their egg prices are, things like that. We got bacon. I didn't want to put all of it up here. I got 5 packages of the ones. This has sugar in it, but I believe that's part of the curing process, and that once it's cooked and everything, I believe the sugar is out of it. That's my understanding. And how many carbs? 0 carbs. So yeah, I think that that's just part of the processing, whatever. This one has 0 sugar, and that's what my husband loves, but it's also low sodium. So he adds salt to this. When he makes it, it's really good. When I make it, I don't like it. So I get this for me, and my kids usually eat this one, and my husband eats this. Okay, we also got pork belly this time. Look at all the fat. Oh, this thing is so heavy. There's so much fat on there. So my daughter was watching Laura Spath, and I think she cuts this into like bite-sized pieces, or not bite-sized, a little bit bigger than bite-sized pieces, and I believe she puts them in her air fryer. So I want to look up that recipe, and my daughter wants to make those in our air fryer. That looks really good. So that's what we got for the meat from Costco for the month of November. And this is our dairy haul for the day. For the month of November, we get a lot of cheese for my family. They literally eat this, you guys, as a meal sometimes. It makes me sick. And I kind of wish I could eat it as well because I love cheese. But I got this last time for the first time, the Kerrygold Dubliner. I don't know what kind of cheese it is. It's a little bit firmer and kind of slightly crumbly when you cut into it than a cheddar cheese. But anyway, this was really good, and my body seemed to tolerate it really well. The best one that I've found before that was just the normal cheddar cheese, so that's the majority of what I eat. But this one my body did really well with, and I can do the other ones occasionally, a lot more now that I've been on carnivore for almost 2 years. Can you believe it? I used to have none of this. I couldn't eat any of this. I could have butter and I could have this like a couple times a month. Now that I'm carnivore, my gut has healed so much that I can have a lot more occasionally. So I'm very thankful for that. Okay, we know what sour cream is. This is a very clean one. I love it. Only 3 ingredients, very clean. We've got the Dublinaire cheese for Mama. My family loves the extra sharp. We love Tillamook just in general. Colby Jack, pepper jack, cheddar. I love the goat cheese. I do pretty well with that as well. I make my egg bites with that, super yummy. We got some butter, regular butter, and this, I'll tell you about this in a minute. We got cheese sticks. My family loves those. Half and half. We got some of this. My kids love this. I did have some of this in a carnivore ice cream recently. I don't do super awesome with it. I start getting a little bit of a sore throat sometimes, but sometimes it's worth it if I just have the occasional carnivore ice cream. So that was a real treat. I have been getting the Kirkland grass-fed butter. This one I couldn't find. The gal at the check stand today wondered if this is going to be their new replacement. So this says 4 times 8 ounce bars, truly grass-fed, salted, creamy butter, grass-fed butter from Ireland, 95% grass-fed butter, non-GMO, all that. Irish grass-fed cows. Sounds good. So I actually wanted to see, is 8 ounce, is that the same amount? So let's see, this is an 8 ounce little block. This one, oh, this one is 8 ounces too. So obviously this is a little bit longer, but this is a lot thicker. So, all right. So there's 4 of these in here, and they were, I don't know if they're cheaper than this or not. I couldn't remember the price on this, but they were cheaper than the Kerrygold grass-fed butter. So we're gonna give that a try. So this, and then we also did get coffee. My husband loves this one. So we have this. I have been doing pretty much decaf or no coffee at all lately, just to see if I can feel slightly better. There's a few things that I'm still trying to heal up and stuff. So, but I really enjoy at least 1 cup of coffee a day. I only have 2 cups at the most if I do have it, but I'm still trying to have, I've had several days where I have none. So I'm very proud of myself, including today. I went to Costco without coffee. No, I didn't. Never mind. I take that back. I did have a cup. Okay. No wonder. I was like, wow, I got through Costco without coffee. Sounds like I need another one, but I'm not going to. Okay, so this is our Costco haul of edible things. I got freezer bags and toothpaste and soap, laundry soap, and all that other stuff. But anyway, this is all that you care about. So thanks for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, my husband just got home from our local restaurant supply store, and look what he found. Oh my goodness. These were on a great deal. These are just 80/20 ground beef, all natural ground beef. We love the flavor of these. I think it's because it has more fat than the Costco beefs. I didn't get any ground beef from Costco today because we were going to be getting it from this store. This was $4 a pound. Costco's was, I believe, $5.99 a pound of ground beef right now. So this was a much better deal. We decided to stock up so that we can just have plenty for the next while. So that is awesome. This is 8 10-pound rolls. And so I will give you the grand total in just a minute. And then he got this chuck roll in which he cuts up in different parts. So some of it he makes into roasts, some he makes into steaks, and others he makes into kind of a pile of something that we end up putting through our meat slicer, and we call that shaved meat. That is the best ground beef, or this ground beef, that's the best beef that I love to eat besides ribeye. It's super duper good. We cook it in tallow, and it just, because it's thin, it cooks up really well, really quickly. And it's, we like to caramelize it. My husband actually loves to put Monterey Jack cheese on it. I don't know if that makes it a Philly cheesesteak, but he thinks that it tastes like a Philly cheesesteak. So that is something he loves doing. I can eat it and love eating it without cheese. So that's one of my meals that I can go without cheese easily. If I'm having a burger though, I definitely want cheese and bacon on that, please. So all of this was 30 pounds. This thing is huge. Look at all that fat. It's so, so good for us. And then this is, yeah, 80-20. So this was $5.89 a pound. At 30 pounds was $178 about. And this, they actually rang it up weird. So altogether, it came to just under $500. So this is definitely in our budget. And if you noticed at Costco, I didn't get hardly any meat. We do have leftover chicken breast from quite a bit. We have 2 of the big bags of chicken breast left over from last month. So I love that when we buy a lot, it can go into the next month or months. We still have other ground beef. So this is going to last our family of 4 on the carnivore diet for a long time, which is awesome. And then this will probably only last my husband, I'm guessing, 1 or 2 months. I don't remember if it's 2 months, but I think, well, that would be a pound a day. So I don't know, probably 2 months, because he does switch it up and has this sometimes also. So anyway, $500 for a lot of meat that's going to last us for a long time on a great price. Tastes great. We love this stuff. You should try it out. You should look for a local restaurant supply store in your area, because this is amazing. Thanks for coming along with us today. We will talk to you next time. Bye.